Greetings, loves. Before we get into the video, I have to first give you this pre-recorded intro. I'm pre-recording the intros for this series primarily because I unknowingly started this project during Mercury retro. I pre-recorded these videos during Mercury retrograde. Jesus Christ. So needless to say, I've done many different takes and I'm honestly quite tired and just quite ready to finish this project. So within this zodiac series, we're going to pretty much be giving you the basics of each zodiac, the origin of each zodiac, the elemental sign in connection with each zodiac, its planet in connection, the moon cycles and or retrogrades that may be occurring during these zodiac seasons, as well as your sun, moon, or Venus within each zodiac symbol. The overall purpose for the creation of these videos is quite literally just to raise spiritual awareness. It's quite literally just to be one of the light workers who assists in raising the vibration of our planet as a whole. Each description within these zodiacs is pretty much just the basic bundling of the frequently asked questions, if you will. It's just taking every single question about the zodiac at its basic and just bringing it all into one video and giving you a little bit of illustration for a little bit of zing, a little bit of zest on it as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Aquarius, the water bearer. According to Egyptian astronomy, Aquarius is identified as Gula, the Great One, or the god Ea himself. He is commonly depicted holding an overflowing vase. Aquarius is associated with the annual flooding of the Nile. The Nile would flood as the Aquarius placed his vase within the river, marking the beginning of spring. Aquarius is the 10th largest constellation in the sky, occupying an area of 980 square degrees. It is located in the 4th quadrant of the southern hemisphere, otherwise known as SQ4, and can be seen at latitudes between 65 degrees and -90 degrees. The best time to see the constellation is within the spring in the southern hemisphere and in the fall within the northern hemisphere. So while we're out here in space, the planet in connection with Aquarius is Uranus. Uranus is an outer planet. Uranus moves slowly and takes about 84 years to complete the zodiac, spending roughly 7 years within each sign. Due to its slow motion, Uranus is a generational planet along with Neptune and Pluto. Uranus is linked to surprises, innovation, revolution, and liberation. Uranus is demonstrative of all that's unique, wild, unpredictable, and unusual in our lives. Uranus is projected to go retrograde August 28, 2023, all the way through January 22nd of 2024. And while we're on the topic of cosmic cycles, the moon cycles projected within Aquarius season will be the new moon in Aquarius on January 21st, marking the Lunar New Year, and then a full moon in Leo on February 5th. Now, before we get into our Sun, Moon, and Venus, if you are unsure where your Sun, Moon, and Venus falls within your natal charts, the best thing that you can do is check your birth certificate, look up the time that you were born, and this will give you the most accurate results. Now let's get into it. The sun sign in Aquarius puts emphasis upon finding individuality within the context of a group or community. For those with sun in Aquarius, communication is key, whether this is informally through maintaining social connections or more formally through practical routes. With your moon in Aquarius, you are likely to be a unique and somewhat progressive individual. Moon in Aquarius pertains to ideas, concepts, and communication. It also relates to the social side of life in terms of the protocol that guides us how we interact with others. Venus and Aquarius do not desire a traditional connection based on what society considers to be healthy in a relationship. They make and follow their own rules. They also want to be understood. Venus and Aquarius flaunts their intellect in front of a potential companion. They are looking for someone who understands how active their minds are. They take pride in being forward-thinking. They also require someone with whom they can discuss and argue all of their ideas. So as we head back to Earth, the elemental symbol for Aquarius is air. Air is associated with the breath of life and attributed to cleansing power. This source of life can also, at times, become a force of terrible destruction. Air symbolizes communication, intelligence, perception, knowledge, learning, thinking, imagination, creativity, harmony, and travel. Air is associated with the spring season, and its corresponding direction is east. The symbol for air is an upright triangle with a horizontal line going through it. And that about sums it up. I was going to do an individual ending for each one of these videos, but I can't say it's time. I was going to say time is not permitting, but you make time when you need to. So, no, this is spirit talk, so I'm going to keep it real. God said, keep it simple. So I'm going to keep it simple. And also, the basics of these videos is pretty much just to deepen the knowledge that you may already hold. As we begin our spiritual journey, we kind of already pick up on bits and pieces of each of the, we kind of pick up on bits and pieces here and there. And the issue with that is the fact that most of it is like in bits and pieces because all of the information is scattered. Some of it few and far in between. So to start off the year, I'm going to start off with something kind of simple. Something that we all already kind of know, but need a bit of a refresher on is the best way to put it. As well as up-to-date dates on what is going to occur within the energies within the energies of the whole year of 2023. Within each video, I've supplied the moon cycles that's to occur within each season, as well as the retrogrades to occur within each season, to keep us all kind of up to date and prepared is the best way to put it. It's best to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener at war. So it's best to have the knowledge and not need it versus needing the knowledge and not having it is the best way to put it. When you know what's to occur in the sense of the collective energy, when you know what's going to occur with the collective energy, like with moon cycles and retrogrades and the seasons changing and all that good stuff, you're better able to prepare for what's to occur for the next day, for the next season, for that next week, for that next month. And that's one main reason why I wanted to go ahead and get these videos out at the beginning of the year, so that you can prepare for the rest of the year, so that you're not feeling blindsided at every single mother flipping turn, figuring out after the fact that, oh snap, it's retrograde, or figuring out after the fact that, oh snap, a new moon cycle is coming up, a solar eclipse is coming up, a lunar eclipse. I ain't gonna lie, we got some amazing things coming this year, honestly. I don't expect you to watch each and every single horoscope video that I've created. And to be honest, most of the videos were just for artistic quality. To be real, these were just supposed to be, these literally was just supposed to be pictures that I've created and did time-lapse videos with it. Like, I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of person. I don't really like getting out in the forefront. But it's what I'm being called to do. It's a new year. It's new things. It's a new year. It's evolved things. And the fact that we came into the new year under retrograde just solidifies how phenomenal of a year this can be, if that's what you choose for it to be. So, another reason why I said I don't expect for you to watch all of the horoscopes, I will also be supplying a chart, while I'll also be creating a chart of all the moon cycles that is going to occur this year by date versus by season. So you can just see the date, know the date, mentally mark it down. And it's going to be by month, kind of like this. Yes, I had notes prepared for this series. Had to. I mean, come on, look at this. I love to write. As far as what's coming next, I got a lot coming next. I really don't even. There's so much that goes through my mind. I have so many visions. I have so many ideas. I have so many different projects. I have so many different things that I can do that it literally takes God to show me what to produce next, what to create next, what to go ahead and put forth the effort to then post is the best way to put it. So you're going to see a lot of a variety of different things coming from this channel, coming from this page, or whatever you're seeing this video at. And if you have seen my previous videos, the last series that I did was a DIY playlist on pretty much how I created all of these things. So it's really just about the energy flow. However which way God is asking me to create a video, however which way God is asking me to produce a message or any kind of motivation, knowledge, whatever I've learned and then to share, whatever it is, it's gonna be popping. You're gonna love it. Whatever it is, just know it shocked me when it came out. Just know that whatever it is, I was surprised and I was pressing play like on it too. Because half the time, to be real with y'all, I just kind of be on autopilot. To be honest, I'm kind of an individual that's I fully understand that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. So the best way to put it is that it's like I feel like I'm out of my body a lot of the time. So it's almost like I'm on autopilot is the best way to put it. Of course, I'm conscious, I'm aware, but it's just more so the fact that I feel like there's a gulf between me and physical things is the best way to put it. But I'll get into that another time. And before we go, there is one thing that I'm going to say, or one thing that I will speak on. I will be starting an unofficial podcast called Let's Talk About It, which is pretty much a culmination of speaking on everything spiritual, not taboo or anything. Well, of course it's gonna be on taboo subjects and all this other good stuff, but pretty much just to open that doorway of understanding, that open that doorway of a church amongst the people, like a church amongst the people is the best way to put it. Bringing our soul family together. If you know, you know. That's the best kind of way I can put it into words. So I'm gonna end it here. Y'all stay blessed, stay elevated.